1-3 start for the Minnesota Vikings has been pretty rough, and a bunch of Vikings fans have already jumped ship. Oh, I told you, same old sorry ass Vikings, typical Vikings. Actually, I think there is part of the fan base that actively roots, either consciously or subconsciously, for the team to lose so that it will confirm their dour outlook on the world, like which is some deep-seated self-loathing, like even for Minnesota sports. That's pretty dark, but that aside, we're here on this wall saying loudly and proudly the Vikings are the best 1-3 team in NFL history. I almost did it with a straight face, but we're still here. Keep SKOL alive, and it ain't that bad. It isn't. Now, here's where you get the, you are what your record says you are, idiots entering the chat. Now, 100%, 1,000%, Bill Parcells regrets this quote because it is the most bastardized, overused, lazy analysis out there. Just like, yeah. So here's the current 1-3 teams. The Steelers and the Eagles. Keystone State looking really good right now. The Patriots, the Giants, Dolphins, Falcons, Texans, Jets, and Colts. And the Vikings. And one of these things is not like the other. Tell me with a straight face that the Vikings are the exact same as the Steelers, who, oh my God, like, can you at least give the Packers a game? Like, just don't act like you're point shaving, man. Same as the Texans, the Jets, the Giants. Go ahead. Tell me the Vikings are exactly the same as those squads. Or tell me that the 2-2 Bears are a better team than the 1-3 Vikings. Go ahead. Like, you have to bet your life savings and your life on who will have the better record at the end of the season, the 2-2 Bears or the 1-3 Vikings. Go ahead. 95% of the people will bet on the Vikings, and the other 5% don't like living or money. Like, they're allergic to living and money. Go ahead. But let's recap the Viking start so far. Vikings are 0-3 versus teams that have a combined 10-2 record. The Vikings lost by 3 in overtime against the Bengals thanks to the Dalvin quote-unquote fumble, as well as Zimmer's defense having a brain fart on 4th and inches. Bengals are 3-1. The Vikings lost on a 37-yard field goal at Arizona. In their place, Cardinals are now 4-0 and just whooped the Rams' ass in LA. So, I mean, if Greg Joseph makes that field goal, narrative changes just a little bit. Browns are 3-1. Could have been 4-0 if they held on to the Chiefs week 1, and the Vikings were in that game the entire time, but it's just lethargic. It's just rough. And the Vikings beat Seattle, and the Seahawks just thumped a very talented Niners team. And the Vikings opponents through 4 weeks have a 12-4 combined record, 9-3 if you remove the Vikings games. So a 750 winning percentage either way. So it's not like the Vikings are losing to Mercer. It's not like the Vikings are losing to Citadel. And taking a look at the point differential of the 1-3 teams, Vikings have the best at +2. Patriots are +1. Yeah, but they're not going to question Belichick. No. And now, why does point differential matter if your record is what it says it is? Well, would you rather be the Vikings, whose losses are by 3, 1, and 7 points, 11 total, or the Texans, who lost by 10, 15, and 40? 40. Yeah, but don't worry, we're the exact same caliber of team. The Vikings and Texans are exactly the same because the record is what it says it is. Now, they do not account for point differential in playoff seedings. Obviously not geniuses, but it's week 4, headed into week 5 of 18. There's still a lot of football left to be played. And yes, that schedule is tough. But guess what? No one is looking forward to playing the Vikings. Like, no one has a circle to be like, here's basically a bye week like the Lions, like the Jaguars. It ain't like that, man. They are in for a heavyweight fight if the team decides to show up and play, unlike Sunday against the Browns. If the offense plays like it did the first 3 weeks of the season, and if the defense can show up like it did second half against Cleveland, second half against Seattle, and if the special teams doesn't play like the Cardinals game, this could be one of the best teams in the league. And that is the most frustrating part for Vikings fans, that all the pieces are there. All the pieces of a high-end championship team are there, but they just can't fit the puzzle together. It's like whack-a-mole. One day the offense shows up, then the defense shows up, but then the offense is gone, and then the special teams takes a nap. It's rough. Like, you'd almost rather this team got their ass beat 40-0 every single week, because then at least you know. At least you know that there's a lot of work to do, and then you have no expectations. Lowered expectations. But this has been the hallmark of the Vikings since 1961. A team that is good, borderline great, but yeah, not quite there. Not quite there. It's not even half-baked. It's like 90% baked. It's rough, but they can get some momentum going. Even with a tough schedule, get to the back half of the schedule with the home slate, with division games, and we'll see what happens there. But all that being said, if they lose to the Lions at home, fire everyone. Fire everyone. Now, yeah, we get accused on this channel of being the purple Kool-Aid, rose-colored glasses homer, but now if the Vikings lose the Lions, or if they go into the bye at 1-5, yeah, we'll be on the tank train. Yeah. But as of right, meow. Keep SKOL alive. One win at a time. Just peel it back. I'm trying to convince myself. We're getting there. But your thoughts on our thoughts. The Vikings are the best 1-3 team in NFL history. Woo! Straight face. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull something in Venmo. But until next time, SKOL, production value.